powdery fragrances. You like your fragrances with a lot of powder? Done. You reached the right spot. Top 35 best powdery fragrances in my collection. When? Now, let's go. Alright people, welcome back to my channel once again. You obviously know. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this, alright? Coming in at number 35, this is coming out of the house of Ladissin, Parfumeur. This is Noir Exquis. Alright, give you a quick rundown of what it smells like. Obviously, you're gonna hear powder a lot because every single one of these fragrances is doused with powder, but I'll tell you what it smells like besides that. There you go. This smells like you poured warm maple syrup into a large cup of coffee, all right? The powdery accord in here is heliotrope, all right? Once again, Noir Exquis. All right, in at number 34 is coming out of the house of Montale, and this is Intense Soul Iris. This literally, as the name says, smells like a massive iris bomb, all right? And I probably don't have to tell you that iris is wicked, wicked powdery. Powerhouse right here. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. Like I said, wicked powdery, Intense Soul Iris. All right, coming in at number 33. This is coming out of the house of Histoire de Eté Indien. All right, beautiful. This fragrance is absolutely fantastic. All right, Eté Indien or Indian summer is supposed to evoke the feel and obviously the smells of the end of summer and the beginning of autumn. All right, this of course is in more temperate zones. Where I live right now, there is no such thing, right? But I am originally from Boston, in case you just didn't know. So I know this smell intimately, all right? The labdanum and the Tolu balsam make this a powder bomb, all right? Especially in the dry down, all right? Which pretty much happens practically the instant it hits your skin. After that really quick citrus opening, which by the way is really quick, lasts about as long as the flavor in fruit stripe gum. Expect the powdery elements to stick around until this fragrance dies, all right? Oh, and if you're worried about the longevity, don't. It's a sticky, tenacious beast. Once again, Eté Indien. All right, next is number 32, and this is coming out of the house of Zoologist, and this is Nightingale. This is a really nice fruity floral with a big time powdery dry down, and it is a beast, okay? Again, Nightingale. At number 31, this is coming out of the house of Amouage, and this is Dia Man. Wicked, wicked powdery, all right? This smells like powder on fire with flowers and fruit. Very powdery, like I said, they all are. I can't stress it enough. So I know the guys are probably listening, watching this video and thinking powdery elements and fragrances is feminine. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not even going to get into that. What I will say is Amouage is one of the very few niche houses that differentiates between male and female. But again, this is the male version and it's friggin' a powder bomb. So figure that out. Anyway, once again, 31 Dia. All right, now coming in at number 30. This is coming out of the house of zoologist, and this is Moth. All right, Moth is a sweet, dusty, spicy, smoky, powdery. I mean, just all around strange, but damn, it's amazing. Again, a beast. Absolutely incredible Moth from zoologist. And next is number 29, and this is coming out of the house of Montale. It is vanilla cake. All right, this one smells like well, a vanilla cake with powdered sugar. Another freaking beauty. All right, very nice fragrance, vanilla cake. All right, moving on. Next up is number 28. And this is coming out of the house of Tiziana Terenzi. This is the powder bomb. Oh, Casanova. Casanova. All right. Another powdered concoction with spices and fruity undertones. Scent is freaking out of this world. Out of this world. Okay. Again, Casanova, Tiziana Terenzi. Moving on to the 27th greatest powdery fragrance in my collection. And this is from Profumum Roma. Sorriso. Look at that dark ass fluid. Brother, it is a powerhouse. Probably one of, if not the most powerful chocolate fragrance I've ever sniffed. This is an absolute monstrosity. Anyway, Sorriso is absolutely delicious. Smells like cocoa powder with orange peels. There you go. Profumum Roma Sorriso. Next up is number 26, and this is coming out of the house of Farmacia. Talc Gourmand. Dude, I've been waiting to say this for a long time. Since I bought this fragrance, and I said, you know what, maybe I should do a top 10 powdery fragrance. Okay, obviously it ended up being 35. But what's in a name, right? There you go, because the name says it all. But I'm going to drop all the notes, all right? Check me out now. Watch me.
Here, look, watch me.
Chocolate, vanilla, caramel, tonka beans, white honey, heliotrope, and of course, talcum powder. This one is very, very powdery and sweet. Love this one. You like sweet powdery fragrances? Jump on this, all right? Talc Gourmand. Farmacia, Annunziata, SS, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Moving on. Next up is number 25. Cracking the top 25. And this is an absolute beauty. Absolute freaking beauty. From the house of Exquis, the very powdery, sweet Morphine. Man, this is nice. Lilac, mimosa, and heliotrope, and iris. I mean, does it even get any more powdery than that? This house is a low flyer. I'm glad not with me. It is a kind of a low flyer in the community, but I know this house is the bomb right here, all right? Every offering is hotter than the surface of the sun. I feel the fire. Freaking amazing. Once again, 25, sweet Morphine, Exquis. 24. You guys already know this house. I've been jumping on this like a freaking pogo stick. Electimus, Sylvanus. My God, quite possibly the most unique fragrance on this list. You've not smelled anything like this, my friends. Trust and believe. Powdery, amber, spicy oud, and woods. I mean, just freaking wow. Oh, God, I love this fragrance. Moving on to number 23. And this is coming out of the house of Saoud Asmar. Honeyed tobacco with sweet vanilla, coffee, and grapes. All that covered in powder. Brother, you just don't know. Oh man, another unique smelling masterpiece right here. This house, again, is slept on. So Aoud, Asmar. Next up is number 22. And this is coming out of the house of Amouage. And this, my friends, Blossom Love. Boom. Stunning. Big time cherries doused in amaretto and, wait for it.
Overruled. Wait.
Well, you already know what's coming. Powder. Yeah, another stunner. Blossom Love. Powdery goodness right here. Don't miss out on this one. Moving on. All right. Next up, number 21 is coming out of the house of Profumum Roma. Alba. Basically what you have here, hazelnuts, chestnuts, sugared almonds, and a ton of powder. And oh, by the way, monstrosity. Couple sprays, you're good to go. Any more than that, people die. Moving on. Next up, this is coming out of the house of Mancera. One of my favorites, Black Prestigium. Already reviewed it. Go check it out if you want to hear more. Basically, it's dusty roses, oud, leather, and amber. Another freaking powerhouse. Got to be careful on the trigger with this one. Believe me, this is a monster. We are moving on to the 19th greatest powdery fragrance in the galaxy. And it is coming out of the house of zoologists. And this, my friends, I bet you knew it was going to be in here.
Like a bee needs its buzz, like a peach needs its fuzz. So that's why you need
B. What can I tell you? Big time honey, as I'm sure you're already aware, with heliotrope and labdanum. Explosive powder right here. Very long lasting powerhouse and sweet as hell. This fragrance is so sweet it's almost friggin' diabetic. Moving on. Number 18, Xerjoff, Fatal Charme. Stunning. Right out of the gate, a supernova of powdery goodness. Dries down to an aldehydic floral with spiced tobacco. Man, you've not smelled that one, you're missing out. Once again, Fatal Charme. Number 17. This is coming out of the house of Jusbox. Black powder. Wait, did you hear the name? Yup, lots of powder. I mean, lots of powder. With fruit, tobacco, ridiculous. I love this fluid. Smells so freaking good, it makes you want to cry.
With that diamond, I could have quit my job as the doorman at the Oasis Hotel.
Hey.
Heavy powder, tobacco, fruit, and smoke. Man, stunning. A lot of people sleep on this house. Don't. It's gonna knock the socks off your feet. Moving on. Next up is number 16, and this is coming out of the house of Byredo. 1996, Inez Vinoodh. Stunner. Bet you never smelled anything like this one. Believe me, you have not. Seriously, bet money. No, you have not. Be honest with yourself. I mean, my God. I reviewed this. It smells like books and booze with heavy talcum powder. Freaking heavenly. 1996 Inez Vinoodh. Oh, and by the way, by far the most powerful. Forget about Balda Freak. Forget about Pope. This is by far the most powerful Byredo I've ever sniffed. And I got a lot of them. Moving on. Next up is number 15. This is coming out of the house of Ormond. This is Tolu. Again, what's in the name? If you like powdery Tolu balsam, jump on this, all right? Oh, and speaking of most powerful, yeah, the most powerful Ormond in my collection. Absolutely stunning concoction right here. Once again, Tolu. Next up is number 14, and this is coming out of the house of Mancera, the Indian Dream. Holy Mother of God. Oh, man. This one chokes me up. Damn, it's so freaking good. All right, anyway, let me start. Heliotrope, so you know what that means. Big time powder. I've said it before, one of the most slept on Manceras. This is freaking awesome. Indian Dream. Next is number 13. Tiziana Terenzi. Exquis. Lots and lots of iris, brother. Lots of iris. Lots of citrus and lots of woods. This is a monster. It's not what I would call the best smelling powdery fragrance in my collection. Make no mistake, 13 is not a sleeper. It smells flippin' phenomenal. But I can tell you right now, out of all the fragrances, this is easily number 1 or number 2 of the powderiest. You really have to like powder to like this. If you do, you're gonna freaking love it. Again, Exquis. Number 12, another powerhouse and a powder bomb. Montale, the monstrosity red oud. If you think you know what power is, nope. You don't have the first damn clue. Not until you sniff this. It's so freaking powerful, it'll make the Big Bang look like a freaking firecracker. I'm telling you, spicy oud, saffron, and a dump truck full of powder. Man, very, very unique too. You smell nothing like this before. Once again, red oud. All right, number 11, coming out of the house of Mancera. Another freaking sexy beauty. Black vanilla. Reviewed it, go check it out. Simply put, lots of powdery vanilla with tropical fruit. That's all I can say. Again, a powerhouse. Absolutely stunning. Black vanilla. All right. We are now cracking the top 10. All right. This top 10 is a really, really good top 10. Believe me. All right. Number 10 is coming out of the house of MFK. Absolute pour le soir. Man, with this one, think of a very, very animalic powder bomb with thick, savory honey. All right? This scent, believe me, I know I say this a lot, but if it's unique, it's unique. What can I tell you? This one certainly qualifies. Certainly qualifies, all right? Unlike anything you've ever sniffed, just incredible. I'm going to try to wear this very sparingly because it is DC'd. Discontinued, so if you're even thinking about buying it,
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it!
no, don't. You can't. And if by some miracle you are able to find this online, you better be prepared to sell your firstborn and maybe a couple of fingers off your left hand to get it. Otherwise, not going to happen. The next powder masterpiece is number 9, and it is coming out of the house of Electimus. Man, this is good. Mercurial Cashmere. Just stunning. Powder bomb. Just freaking stunning. Brand new to my collection. Absolutely incredible. Just an incredible fragrance. It's just a powder bomb with fruit. There you go. Jump on it. I think you're going to love it. I really do. Moving on to the number 8 best powdery fragrance on Terra Firma. This is coming out of the house of Paris Monte Carlo. Essence de Patchouli. Wow. Okay. Man, this is a winner right here. All right. You thinking that this is that stinky 70s patchouli that your grandmother used to wear at Woodstock? Brother, you couldn't be more wrong. Even if you said that the moon was made of roquefort. No. This is a very smooth, very sweet, chocolatey patchouli smothered in powder. Freaking amazing. Essence de Patchouli, Paris Monte Carlo. All right, now coming in at number 7. This is coming out of the house of Mask Milano, and this is Lost Alice. Oh man, a wicked lot of tea. This is a big time tea fragrance. Douse all of it in powder, and then throw on some warm milk. Boom, there you go. A couple of florals, and there you have Lost Alice. This is absolutely amazing. By the way, this is new to my collection. I had to redo this video like 3 times. When I smelled this, I'm like, nope, this has got to be in there. And it's that good. It jumped all the way up to number 7. Once again, Mask Milano, Lost Alice. Moving on. All right, moving on to the 6th best powdery fragrance ever. And this is coming out of the house of Mask Milano. You like to dance, right? Bang. Tango. Original formulation. I don't think they changed the formulation. They just changed the packaging. And they shrunk it. I believe that's a 75 mil. I think they shrunk it down to like 50 or something. I don't know. Anyway, very, very powerful fragrance. All right. You already know what this is. Fantastic spicy amber with, well, you know, lots of powder. That is at number 6. Incredible fragrance. Number 5 is coming out of the house of Montale. This is Starry Nights. My God. One of the most powerful fragrances on this list. Fruit, roses, big time powder. I love this. And prepare to have this sticking around on your skin for hours on end. Try to scrub it off. Use a loofah. Use a Brillo pad. Use friggin' a lump of granite. Doesn't matter. You're not getting it off. Very, very hard to do. But it's okay because it's freaking beautiful. Starry Nights. Number 4. This is coming out of the house of Paris Monte Carlo. Ambre Gris. Bang. This to me smells like you're in the shower, all right? And you literally cover yourself with like soapy lather, and then you rinse it off, and then immediately upon your exit from your shower, before you even dry off, you douse yourself in talcum powder. The tonka bean is big in here as well. Absolutely insane. If you like powdery fragrances, you're going to fall deeply in love with this. Ambre Gris, Paris Monte Carlo. Moving on to the 3rd best powdery fragrance. Xerjoff Casamarati, Italica. Now, I've often heard this described as one of the greatest gourmand fragrances in history. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I mean, it's right up there. It smells completely edible. I don't even know what else to say. I think you all know it. If you don't, you probably need to try it. Again, if you like sweet powdery fragrances, you're going to fall all over this, man. Big time. All over it. Italica. Now, the number 2 best powdery fragrance is coming out of the house of Arabian Oud. Kalemat Black. This is a banger. We're gonna call this Powdered Oud. Think I'm lying? Smell it for yourself. Now, every time I feature this, I have to inform all of you, because it's probably gonna, jump off in the comment section. If you guys even bother to comment. But I've heard it before, I've read it before. This is rumored to have been reformulated. Okay? And, said formulation is many, many, many times weaker than this OG right here. This is a freaking beast. But again, I heard that the reformulation or the new formulation is like friggin' EDC, weak. That's what I heard. Can't confirm nor deny, haven't sniffed it. Again, all I know is that's what I heard. You guys tell me, I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy to say that I got mine from Dubai years ago, all right? Before it even hit the United States, okay? So you can imagine I'm gonna savor this, all right? Wear it sparingly because, that is, if the rumors are true, again, I can neither confirm nor deny, but as I have not sniffed the new formulation, at any rate, this scent is insane. Very, very potent. And again, I'm glad I got mine. If the rumors are true, don't know. Anyway, once again, Kalemat Black. And now, the absolute king of powdery fragrances. It doesn't get any better than this, guys. I know you've been waiting for a long time to get to number one, and here you are. This, from the house of By Kilian. Bang. Love, Don't Be Shy. The greatest powdery fragrance on earth. Done. Okay? This is, I'm going to call this powdered spiced bubblegum with lightly roasted marshmallows, some florals, some caramel, a little bit of sugar. So sweet and powdery, seriously. In terms of powder, it simply doesn't get any better than this. That's it, and that's all, guys. This is the one right here. Love, Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Absolutely incredible. And it is the greatest powdery fragrance ever. All right, and that's my video. You guys tell me some of your favorite powdery fragrances, all right? What did I miss here, right? I don't have everything, but, maybe there's something that you guys know of that I don't. But that's my list. Let me know what yours are. Write them down in the comment section, all right? My next review soon. I'll talk to you later.